portobello. It's a raw burger, but today it's going to be a raw fusion because I don't have all my raw ingredients. But you know what? I'm not going to feel guilty. I just finished out a good workout. I'm going to be 60 years old soon, and you know what? I still take the time to work out, which is so important to do. And I'm not going to feel guilty if I put something that's not raw on my burger. But most of it will be raw, and all the ingredients I have here are beautiful organic ingredients, and I'm going to show you how I do this. This is going to be uh, my after workout lunch. So I'm going to start off with my portobellos, and these are organic portobellos that I have delivered to my house. There's a place called Tarantella, and all the produce is organic, and if it's not organic, it's naturally it's grown with no pesticides. And so I'm going to show you what I do. When you make your portobello burger, if you leave it the way it is or just remove the gills, you're going to have this big chunky mushroom that you really won't enjoy because it's going to start cracking on you and it's going to be a mess. So what I do is I remove the gills, and I save all of this because when I make my spaghetti sauce for my husband, this all goes into the pot with the onion when I'm frying it. So it just adds so much flavor to the sauce. So I'm not sure if you could see what I'm doing. Let me see if I could zoom in. My burger that I'm working on, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Let me just focus. Perfect. Okay, so I removed the gills, and like I said, I'm going to add all of this to a plastic bag, throw it in the freezer, and when I make my husband's sauce, it's going to go into it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start chipping away at this mushroom. And you have to be careful not to go through, but I'm just going to keep chipping away and taking out as much as I can without going through the mushroom. So right now it looks fine. It's a nice thinness, and this is all going to get filled up, so it's not that you're going to be missing anything. And I'm going to put this on the side of my plate, and we're going to do this other one. Same thing, remove all the gills and then start chipping away at the inside of your mushroom. Just be careful not to go through. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about something that's, I've been trying to follow the law of attraction and what makes us happy. And today I'm coming across the word abundance. And you ask yourself, you say abundance. We all want an abundance. But then you get so angry because you say, you know what, I work so hard. I go to work. I spend all day outside my house trying to make a living. And you go home and dinner's not ready, or you got to make dinner, and it's so frustrating. You end up getting depressed, and you tell yourself, why am I doing all of this for? Well, there's a good reason why you're not getting your abundance. I believe that if you enjoy what you're doing, now, there's my inside. Sorry for interrupting, but I'm just going to clean up my space, so I'm putting this aside. But like I was saying, if you enjoy what you're doing, and you're happy doing what you're doing, I find that you are going to get an abundance. Not only are you happy, but you're fulfilling yourself, so the money comes in, you go home, you don't complain, you make your dinner, you see that everything is going to start working out for you, and it's going to be smoother and smoother. And the happier you are, the more you're going to go out and get what you want. So that's where your abundance comes in. So here's my burger, and I've got some of my chipotle mayo that I make, and I'm going to link you to the recipe because I don't have any cashew mayo, so I'm going to use this for my burger. So I'm going to use this for the bottom of my, oh no, this is going to be the top because it's flatter. So I'm just going to put a bit there and just a tiny bit at the bottom of my burger, which helps make everything stick. Now, I got really hungry because I did a nice workout. I only did cardio today. I didn't do any weights, but I got hungry and I said I'm going to make a little snack for myself. Okay, so there goes the mayo that I'm putting into my burger. Now, like I said, don't throw this away, because if you put this in a plastic bag, just chop it up really fine when you're making your sauce and just throw it in with your onions when you're frying your spaghetti sauce, and it's going to give you so much flavor. So I'm going to put this aside. And now we're going to start off with some onions. I'm going to cut up some onions. And I love my onions. So let me just zoom out a little. I know, I'm not organized. Okay, so there's my burger. I'm going to cut up some onion, and I'm going to layer the bottom of my mushroom bun. That's going to be my bun. And this is so addictive, especially if you're trying to do mostly raw, either for healing or you're just trying to go on to that raw journey. This is just a great dish, and it's so delicious, and you really don't feel like you're lacking anything. So you're going to put some onion at the bottom of your bun. And I might just want a little more. And like I said, all my produce is organic, and I find that when you're eating organic, you don't have to eat as much as you would if you're, not that you don't have to. The price really isn't that much more if you're looking at price-wise. Because I'll tell you something, I could go to Loblaws, which today is no longer Loblaws, it's Provigo, and I could get an organic cauliflower there for $6, and I get it from Tarantella for $3.59, and it's organic. So you got to shop around and see where you could get the best produce for your best dollar. And the benefits when you're eating organic is crazy good, because you're getting so much nutrients. When you're buying stuff that's not organic, your soil is depleted, and you're really not going to get the nutrients that you would if it was organic. So if it's possible, and I'm not telling you to go out and buy just organic, but if it's possible, do try to get your food as organic as you can. So I'm going to get me a tomato, and I'm going to put some tomato on top of that onion. I'm not going to use the butt, but I will eat that. So here's my tomato, and I'm going to slice that thin, because this burger will get thick. So there's my tomato, and I'm going to put this aside. And I'm going to put on top of that some relish. I usually make my own pickled, raw pickles, and I'm going to show you how to do that next time. But for now, I'm just going to put some relish because I love relish, or I love anything pickled. So I'm just going to use a little bit and put that right on top. Now here I do have some of my cashew cream, not cashew mayo, but it's cashew cheese that I make when I'm making a lasagna. I'm not sure if you can see it. And I'm going to put some of that on the other side of my mushroom bun. So I'm not going to put a lot, just a little bit. Okay, so my camera went off, but I'm going to tell you what I did anyhow, just in case I missed it. So what I did was I used some of my cashew cream cheese that I make, and I usually put this in a raw lasagna, or if I'm making I make this delicious sweet potato and zucchini lasagna, which I'm going to show you one day. As soon as I get some help with my daughter, I'm going to show you how easy it is and how delicious it is to make. But this is the cheese I make for the lasagna, and I only put a small amount on the top part of my burger. Okay, and I usually make my own raw pickles, but I didn't have any of those, so I just put a little bit of relish on this burger. And I'm not going to feel guilty that I put that on there, because I don't do it often and I enjoy it. Now, what I did get is the relish from my Master Tonic. I make, or my daughter will make, Master Tonic, and it's a great tonic to take as a shot every morning. And I'm going to hook up a video for you guys one day, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make and how delicious it is, and it's full of probiotics. So what I'm doing is, here's the pulp of the Master Tonic that I make. I don't throw it away. I add it to a jar in the refrigerator, and I use it anytime I make myself a burger, if I want to throw some in the salad, and it's full of delicious probiotics. So I'm going to show you my jar of the pulp, and like I said, I don't throw this out. When I make my Master Tonic, I save the liquid as a tonic, and I save this as a probiotic to throw into my food. Now, like I was saying about abundance, I believe when you're happy, everything, and I think that's the trick or the magic of abundance, that when you're happy, everything just falls in place, and you get an abundance of everything, because you're going to be happy, you're going to be joyful, you're going to have happiness in your life, you're going to want to go out and make that dollar for yourself, and it's just going to come into your life. I think it's going to come into your life easier. So don't be afraid to you know, put your foot down and say, you know what, I deserve happiness, and be happy. It's there. The power is there in your hands. So it's up to you really what you want to do, but it's there for you. Now, back to this beautiful burger. I'm going to go get some salad, and I'll be right back. I'm going to get myself some arugula that I'm going to top my burger with, and I'll be back. Okay, so here's a good example of organic. Look at this beautiful arugula that I got. And this was only three something. It's about the same price as regular arugula. So why don't I want to get the organic if I can get it? So this is like the stuff that I get from this place, and they're really, really nice. His name is George, and he's a sweetheart, and he accommodates you. So if you're from Montreal, give him a call. Go to his website. It's called Tarantella, and tell him that Connie sent you. So here's my arugula. I'm going to just stack it on. And this is going to be so good. I'm losing it. So I'm going to put that aside. And I'm going to put a piece of avocado on top of that. And I'm trying to watch how much fat I take in. Not that I don't eat fat, but the fats I do eat is all natural fats, either from plant-based. I'm not going to go and put oil on my food because I don't want it. But if I'm going to eat my avocado, that will be my fat. And if I eat cheese, that's going to be my fat. So because I did put some cheese, I'm not going to put a lot. I'm just going to put a small amount on top of my salad. That's going to hold my beautiful organic sprouts that I can't stop eating. They're so, so good. And this burger is going to be delicious. So put whatever you want on top of it. And you could pack it pretty well because you did scoop out the inside of your mushroom bun. So it's going to be easy for you to fill up with whatever you want to put on there. So I'm just going to remove this from my counter. So good. And I'm going to link this mayo that I make. That's delicious, easy, fast, and it does last a nice long time in the refrigerator. Okay, so this I have to put away, and I'm going to do my avocado. So yeah, I think I'm going to I like the idea of just letting you know how I deal with my life every day. And like today I used the word abundance, and it hit me while I was working out. I says abundance. I'm happy. And when I'm happy, I feel good. I want to do things. I want to work out. That's something that's important in my life, being the age that I am. I just want to do more. So abundance, when you use that word abundance, think about it. Think about how your life is going. Are you sad? Do you want it to go better? Well, it really is up to you, because nobody else is going to change your life. It's going to be you who's going to change your life. So, oh, and I'm going to show you a trick. This is how I save my avocado. So I have this Tupperware in the fridge, and this is a half squeezed lemon, but it doesn't matter. I have it in a Tupperware container, and I'm going to take my unused avocado and just drop it in. And when I come back for it later on tonight, it's going to be the same color as when it went into the plastic container that I keep in my fridge. So it doesn't oxidize, and it doesn't get dark on you, and it's just delicious. These are also organic. Beautiful, beautiful avocados. So there's my avocado gone into the fridge for tonight's meal. And now for my beautiful sprouts. And I gotta check to see if I'm still recording. For some reason, this machine just shuts on me. And here you go. I'm just gonna put as much as I want on here, and I'm even leaving the roots on it. I don't care. Everything's just delicious. So there's my beautiful sprouts, and here's the top of my, oh, maybe some mustard. Like I said, I'm not gonna cry if my mustard isn't raw today. I'm just gonna enjoy what I'm eating, and I'm not using that much of it, and it's all good. I do have raw mustard that I make, and I think I said I was going to show you guys how to make it, which I will. I just have to get myself organized. So here it is, the top of my beautiful burger. I'm going to finish. So I'm going to finish off this tomato that I cut up. I didn't use it up, so I'm going to put it right there, and I'm going to eat it on the side. Tomato, and I'm going to eat the butt end too. And this is just a little snack I'm going to have now because I got hungry working out. But it's a healthy snack. It's a delicious snack, and you have to try this burger. A little snack, and it's just gonna fill out that appetite that I've got. And there's hardly any fats in this, and it's delicious, and it's great for you. So I'll see you in my next video, and I'm gonna find a new word to talk about. So thank you. If you like it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. See you next time.